Good morning, guys. So, thought I'd do a really quick video before the weekend. I wanted to show you guys one of our most favorite winter squash, and it's pretty common. Although a couple years ago, a few years back, it was a little more rare. But I think a commercial grower must be growing it and seed saving it, and that's how the companies now online are getting access to it. We do grow this variety, so we've had it for about 7 or 8 years. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. It has huge leaves. They kind of remind me of elephant ears. They're just massive. It is a very vigorous plant, so you want to give it plenty of space. But this variety I call a heritage variety because it dates back to the 1800s and it's associated with two groups. The first and most important being the Cherokee Nation, who cultivated and bred this variety. And then they shared some of the seeds with the settlers of Appalachia, and they continue to grow it and seed save it and pass it on to their children, and so that's how we have it now. It is a member of the Maxima species. There are 6 species of squash, and 4 of them are the most commonly grown. 2 of them are not quite as common, but 4 of them are. And one of those is Maxima, and in Latin it actually means greatest. And it does have some of the greatest and biggest squash in that species. Another one you've probably heard is Peppo. That's another common one. A lot of people would associate that one with black beauty zucchini or early prolific straight neck or crook neck. I think sugar pie is also a Peppo. It's a pretty good size species too, in terms of the amount of variety that it has within that species. But here's the deal, and this is so important, the maximum part. That determines what it will cross with. In other words, you cannot grow 2 Maximas together in close proximity because they will cross, because squash are cross-pollinated by insects. As you can see, the bees are really busy this morning. I don't know if you can see them, but they have been all over the flowers. I keep hearing them buzz. But you can't grow these in close proximity. You can grow one of each species fine. You could grow a Maxima and a Peppo. You could grow a Maxima and a Mixta, which is another species, but you cannot grow 2 of the same variety close together. For instance, black beauty squash and early prolific, you cannot grow those 2 close together or they'll cross-pollinate. But you could grow this with a black beauty and you don't have to worry about them cross-pollinating because they're not going to. So that's just a really good tip for seed savers if you want to save your own seed. And you wouldn't actually see it until the next year, the cross, but just thought I'd throw that out there. So this squash here, if you've ever seen a banana squash, it's very similar. But there's one key difference, and that is it has a green tip on the end. So let's see if I can find one that has a green tip. Okay, this one. It's really hard to see, but as it becomes more mature, the squash will turn more of a peachy color, and this little tip on the end will turn a really pretty green color. And so it is just an absolutely stunningly beautiful squash. It has kind of like a cow horn shape. It has like a curved end. And there's some of the vines going down the hill. We are on a mountaintop. We are a mountaintop seed farm, so we had to terrace a lot of our areas, growing areas. So there's our solar panels in the back, some of them. But so this squash is good for really any use. I would not boil it though, because it just like falls apart. It has a very high water content. I would saute it or I would bake it. That's the 2 ways that I would recommend cooking it. You can also use it in pie. I've used it in pie. And actually most commercial canned pie pumpkin mixes that you get in the store are actually squash. They're actually butternut. They're not even really pumpkin. So you can use a lot of different winter squashes for pumpkin pie, or like pumpkin muffins, whatever you're using that requires pumpkin. So yeah, this is one of the ones that we do carry. It is grown organically, and we do offer it on the site. I don't know if we're sold out. I don't think we are. I don't think we are sold out, but we'll have more seed available in the fall if you want to purchase it and grow it in your garden. So yeah, I'll try to keep the videos coming as the plants are starting to get older and get more mature, and try to do more information on the varieties themselves. So, but I hope you guys have an excellent weekend, and thanks for watching.